Welcome to the Stizzy Chronicles. I'm Stizzy. On this channel, I chronicle my life as a full-time RVer. Today, I have a video for my playlist, Goodies, Gadgets, and Gears. I have two products from Flextail that I want to introduce you to. We have their tiny shower bucket, and we also have their tiny shower bag. Well, let's get things started. We're going to start off with the outside and make our way in. This is the comparison based off what you will find on the boxes. Do know that if you're interested in these products or any of the Flextail products, I do have a link in the description. Be sure to check that out. There's also a discount code so you can save yourself some dollars. Now it's time to go ahead and open the box and see what's inside. Now do know with Flextail you can purchase the bucket separately, the bag separately, or you can purchase the bucket and the bag together as a bundle. The components listed in the middle of the screen come with both the bag and the bucket, but there are some components that only come with the bag, such as the hangable handle or the faucet, which comes with the bucket only. However, there are some items that you can purchase separately, such as an additional faucet, which will work on the bag if you do decide to purchase it, and also a wireless remote is available through the website. If you are enjoying this video, please remember to hit the like button. If you're new here, consider subscribing, and also check that bell so you're notified whenever I drop a new video. The pump used for both the bucket and the bag is a rechargeable lithium battery. You will receive a Type-C cable for charging in the box. The rechargeable pump for both the bucket and the bag will accept the charge from a fast charge cable. When the tiny showers arrived, neither of them were fully charged. The box does give you an indication of what the charge may have been, however you will not know the exact battery percentage. With that being said, this little battery charging experiment was just for funsies. It's not actual science. Believe it or not, the hardest part of creating this video review was actually finding free water that was healthy and safe to use. If you have any apps or special tricks for finding water when you're on the road, please let us know in the comments. Also let us know, is it potable water or is it non-potable? Now back to filling up these bags. One thing that I learned, one, the bucket doesn't always stand up. Do know that that bucket gonna fall from time to time. Two, if you're trying to fill up the shower bag, it is going to be best to find something to hang it up on because that bag is also going to fall. With our tiny showers, do know that they hold 20 liters. 20 liters is a little over 5 gallons of water. A little over 5 gallons of water is going to weigh about 44 pounds. So keep that in mind if you're interested in this product. Keep that in mind if you decide to fill it to the brim. Just a moment ago, you saw me doing a standing test. If you expect for the shower bucket to stand 100% of the time, you're going to be disappointed. I'm now checking to see if that wide mouth opening closes properly, which it does, as long as it's secure and tightened fully. I did have to tighten it just a bit because I noticed some leaking, but it was because it was not closed all the way. We're back to doing the stand test again. The table is flat, leveled, no issues. This ground is very bumpy. It has not been leveled, and as you can see, the bucket is having a hard time stabilizing. Next up, we're going to test out some of the accessories. With a tiny shower bucket, you are going to get a shower head and hose, as well as a faucet. If you purchase the shower bag and you want a faucet, you can purchase it separately from the Flextail website. Now, I know y'all see me struggling in the background. As you can see, once the tiny showers are filled with water, it's a little bit of a challenge in order to push the buttons. It's not that hard to figure out, but it will take a moment or two before you figure out how to apply the pressure without knocking everything over. Both tiny showers come with a water saver valve. This valve is going to be the most important component if you're trying to conserve your water. The water pump does have a standby mode, and the shower hose also has a on-off trigger. You will notice some leaking unless that water saver valve is closed. In fact, if you look at the faucet, you'll notice that I power off the water pump and you still see water escaping out of the faucet until I close the water saver valve. I'm now switching out the faucet for the shower head and hose. There is an audible click to let you know that the attachment is secure. Do note, when powering on the water pump, there is a bit of a delay, so give the system a moment just to get the pressure and the power where it needs to be before you start pressing all the buttons again. You may have noticed the power and pressure of the water increased. The system does have two settings to control the force and water pressure coming out of the shower hose. Last but certainly not least, we have our tiny shower bag. I wanted to do the stand-up test once again. I don't know why, because this bag ain't even thinking about standing up straight for me. If you want this product, make sure to have a place to hang it when you're filling up the water, and also have places in mind where you're going to hang it when in use. Once again, I'm testing to see if the water fill port leaks. I'm checking to see if it's tilted over, if you'll have any issues, or if that water is going to stay secure in the reservoir, which it does. Since the bag is clearly not going to stand up for me, I'm going to go ahead and hang it up. To take advantage of the adjustable hangable handle, you just simply remove the clip and find a secure hanging spot that can hold up to 40 to 50 pounds of water. We're going to do some of our same tests again. Go ahead and test the water saver valve, and I'm also testing the dual shower settings without any attachments on, so you can see how the water pressure is actually affected. If you notice, the water coming out does shoot a little further once I go from setting 1 to shower setting 2. I'm gonna go ahead and do the same test with the shower head and hose on. You may not be able to tell from the video the water pressure at setting 1 versus setting 2, but up close and personal, there is a noticeable difference, especially when it comes to how far the water shoots out and how strong the water shoots out. Now, if you are on setting 2, that means the battery will not last as long, so keep that in mind when using the product. The third setting on the water pump is standby mode. If you have it in standby mode, that will shut off the water. To make sure that nothing is leaking out of the bag and that you're conserving all the water that you have stored, I would also recommend putting the shower head in the closed position. The shower head itself has a hook as well as an on position and off position, which is another way to ensure that water only comes out when in use. Now the question that many of you may wonder, after using both of the products, both the tiny shower bag and the tiny shower bucket, which one would I choose? And honestly, I don't know. It really just depends on how you're camping and how you're using the tiny showers. Now granted, you can use it for more than just showering, but if you're looking for a dedicated portable shower that's easy to pack away, then I will recommend the tiny shower bag, as long as you have places to hang it. But if you want something that can serve for multiple purposes around the campsite, I think the tiny shower bucket makes a lot more sense. Just keep in mind, the bucket will not stand 100% of the time. If you're okay with that, you will enjoy the product. For my particular off-grid setup, I have been able to use both. They both have their benefits and they both have their drawbacks. I went into this expecting to love the bucket more, which I think I do because it does come with additional accessories and I can move it around easier. But I've been using the bag more frequently. That's more or less because of where it currently is. I just pass that area more than I pass where I have the bucket. But in the end, I don't think there's necessarily a wrong choice here. They're designed for slightly different priorities, so it really just depends on your lifestyle. If you're interested in this product, check the link in the description. If you haven't done so already, please like the video, subscribe, hit the notification button, and I will see you next time.